So reference is a social act. It is a social act. It's using a linguistic form. It could be a pronoun. It could be a phrase. It could be a proper name, a proper noun, to refer to something or someone. Okay? So if you skim through the dictionary, of course we have here we have seen and unseen objects. Seen and unseen, visible and invisible objects. We have concrete objects and abstract objects. So as I said, according to the triangle of meaning, yeah, we have referent, that's to say the object referred to. Then we have a word and a noun, a meaning assigned to that word. Now, the question that arises here is, do all words refer to existing objects? Do all words, I mean, a word is supposed to refer to someone or something. Isn't that right? A word is supposed to refer to something or someone. The question is, do all words have reference? Do they all have reference? In other words, do all words listed in the dictionary have reference? They refer to objects or something or someone.
No.
The question is philosophical, you see, and it reflects, it reveals how a certain people conceive the universe, how we conceive the universe. Every culture has its own conception of the universe. So somebody said no. Was that Isa? Isa?
No, no.
Who said no?
Not me.
The question was, does every word listed in the dictionary refer to something or someone? What would be the response? Yes or no?
Yes, doctor.
Yeah. Now, look up the meaning, if you have dictionaries on you. Look up the meaning of the word ape man. Ape man. Ape. A-P-E hyphen man. Look it up in the dictionary and see what it means.
Doctor, no, because if you just check, for example, A, they will give you a meaning for A or A, B, C.
Yeah, okay. No,
Yes.
I mean, we have an object. Yeah.
Yes.
I don't know whether it's real, of course, or not. We have ape man. Ape man. Look it up. Look up the meaning of the word ape man in the dictionary. Lina Mustafa.
طلع لي قرد إنساني.
Again.
قرد إنساني.
قرد إنساني. إحنا الصبح الآن يعني بادين. What does that mean, Lina?
For me, it doesn't make sense.
does it exist?
No.
قرد إنساني or الإنسان القرد, for
Yeah.
instance. Now, this reflects
Not all the words have reference.
yeah, but my question is, do we have such a thing or such a person as ape man? Does that exist? I mean, it exists as a word, but is it real?
No.
Doctor, maybe
No.
because they believe that the origin of a human was a monkey.
Yeah, good. Of
So
course.
that show a little bit of their culture.
Okay. That's my objective, of my aim of asking this question. Now, every nation, every culture has a certain conception of the universe. Now, having a word does not necessarily mean that such a word refers to an existing object. You see what I mean? Now, is there such a thing as ape man? Now, if you visit some clinics in the West, for instance, I used to visit the clinic of London University, and they have an illustration of how man developed from monkey, a monkey. Now, unfortunately, I mean, this happens in some clinics in the Arab world. I mean, I've been to some clinics who have the same picture, the same image. Now my question is, do ape men exist? I know we have man, yes. We have ape, yes, but not ape man, because there isn't such a thing as ape man. So this is because of the relationship between language and thought. Language reflects thought, and thought is affected by language. So that's why one has to be careful when he reads a text, translates a text, read the dictionary, skim through the dictionary, because sometimes he or she may think that such things do exist, when in actual fact they are non-existent. They don't exist. For instance, when we speak of ghosts, we have a word, ghosts. Ibsen, the famous playwright, I think I do have the play here. He wrote a play, a famous play. He's from Sweden, by the way, entitled Ghosts. Ghosts. Al-Ashbah. Do al-Ashbah exist? Do ghosts exist؟
No.
في أشباح؟
No.
وبخوفوكم بالأشباح ولا لا؟
Yes.
يعني عادة
Yes.
بخوفوا الناس بالأشباح ولا الشبح الكذا. Of course, I mean, again, that's something that doesn't exist. I mean, those of you who have done introduction to literature. Yes.
It exists in the religion.
What, ghosts, أشباح?
Yes.
No, it's not.
But it's in
No, it's not.
not in our religion, in other religions.
Yeah, but are they real? Now,
Yes.
ape man, for instance, exists in some cultures, but is it real?
No.
Is ape man real?
No.
We don't
May
I
I
mean,
say,
we have-
Doctor?
We
May I
have
we
we
say?
do
don't know,
have
doctor.
we do
don't
have
know.
monkeys. We do have monkeys. Yeah, we do have monkeys, and we do have man. Now, these are two different species. Have you read about about the theory of evolution?
Yes, yes, I have it.
Yeah, good. There is the origin of species or species. Both are right. The origin of species. أصل الأجناس. الأجناس. Now, we have animals and we have humans. We don't have a species which is between animals and humans, do we? That's why logically, ape man or ape men simply don't exist. We have a word, but it's a myth. It could be a superstition. When we say ghosts, for instance, this refers to a myth, to superstitions, something that is not scientifically proved. Same applies to words like Apollo, Zeus. What are these?
What-
Apollo
And
and
Roman
Zeus.
and Roman gods.
Roman gods, yes.
Yes.
Roman, we have Roman and Greek gods. Do gods exist?
Sure.
No,
No,
Sure.
gods, not God. Of course, we
No,
have
no.
we have the
One
word
God.
God. God
Yes.
is capitalized. The G is capitalized. Now, according to all English dictionaries, God with a capital G is defined as the soul, that's the only, creator and sustainer of the universe. Is the soul, the only creator and sustainer of the universe. This occurs in all English dictionaries. It's provided by all English dictionaries, and I'm sure French dictionaries. Most, if not all, even the Arabic word Allah, for instance. What does it refer to?
Allah,
Yes,
it's referred to God.
it refers to God.
Yes.
Now, the Arabs in the pre-Islamic times used to worship about 450 idols. Now, were they gods? They weren't gods, yeah, but they believed that there were many gods, several gods, yeah. But is that
Yes,
true?
yes.
Is that true?
No,
Of
in
course
our
not.
religion, it's not
Yeah,
true.
sure. Now, it's not just in our religion. It's, just check the concept of God in different cultures. I think mainly they refer to a sole creator and sustainer of the universe. That's why in English, we can never come across the word God with an S. That's capital G with an S. It's only God. French, Dieu. Persian, Khuda. What else? English, God. Arabic, Allah. So it's in the singular form, by the way. It's in the singular form. Now we have words like ape man. If you look up, just skim through in a dictionary, monolingual or bilingual dictionary, yeah, skim through it and see how many words are listed without necessarily referring to real objects. We have some common expressions. For instance, when somebody tries to find a solution, they say this is panacea. Panacea. P-A. Write it down and look it up in the dictionary. Panacea. P-A-N-A-C-E-A. See what it means in Arabic. Panacea. PANACEA
دكتور معناها الدواء أو العلاج الشافي.
أو العلاج الشافي أو الحل السحري sometimes they say الحل السحري.
يعني it's like a metaphor.
No, I mean sometimes they say الحل السحري. Now
Yeah.
when we say حل سحري, does sorcery solve؟ أنا لما أتكلم عن السحر السحري أنا بحل مشاكل؟
For our girls, yes.
No,
Sorry?
no, absolutely no.
For our girls in Jordan, yes.
It depends. Yeah, it depends on.
Yes.
This is why
Because
I'm saying language reflects the way of thinking, the way we conceive the universe. Yeah?
Yes.
So it all depends, but it's not real. I mean, does it solve problems?
No, doctor.
Of course. Yeah.
Doctor, that depends on the.
For it depends upon the people.
Yeah, some people believe that magic helps solve problems.
Yes,
but it really aggravates problems.
Doctor,
It aggravates. It
if
makes
some people,
problems worse.
yes, if some people believe that it's can solve problem, that's not meaning that it's true.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, of course. Yeah, the fact that some people, I mean, for instance, some people, I mean, it's not just some people, according to communism, for instance, communism, you know what that means?
No, what is it?
Communism. I mean, as translators, I mean, it should have a sound, solid, background, cultural background, because I mean, you deal with different texts, different cultures. So communism means الشيوعية. Now there was a whole empire, the communist empire, based on the belief that there is no God, that God does not exist. It lasted for about 80 years. 80 years they believed that there was no God. So denying something that exists does not negate it, and believing that something exists does not always prove to be true. So for next time, I'd like you to check in a dictionary, find just 10 words that are listed but have no referent. They don't refer to someone or to something. You can Google non-existing objects. Just try it. Yeah, I've read several articles, papers.
I think, for example, the word Lucifer.
Yes, that's another one.
Yes.
I mean, for next time, we'll discuss it, yeah? For next time, yeah, find just 10 words that have no real reference. They refer neither to objects nor to persons.
Doctor, it's Lucifer, diamonds, vampires.
Yeah, of course. I mean, for next time, write them down and get the definition. Write the definition, then we'll discuss it. This is how language works. I mean, language, as they say, is the mirror of civilization. It's the mirror of culture, mirror of civilization. So we can now, for instance, in Spitcoda, that's a famous British linguist. In the very introduction, the first paragraph, he says He's an applied linguist. He says man was endowed with the talent of language by nature, capital N, nature, Nature. Now, how far is that true?
It's not
How
true.
far is it? How far is it true that
Completely false.
nature provided man with the talent of language,
Yes,
with the
exactly.
faculty
It's
of
true.
language? Is it true?
And not
Doctor,
at
you
all
said,
true, because some of the language came from the God, so we don't know.
Doctor, you said that he wrote nature with an capital N. So
Capital N, yes.
he used a nature like it's a god.
Yeah, of
The
course.
nature.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying it's written with a capital N,
So
because
to
they
our
think that
thoughts,
nature is the creator.
and belief, that's completely false, because
okay.
we believe that all of human creator and language become from God, which is Allah.
Yeah,
Not
okay. Is that
so
who's speaking?
Dina.
Dina, okay. Right.
So to our belief, it's completely false. But to other, they who they believe that nature is a god or whatever, it's
Yeah.
it's right for them.
Yeah, true for them, yes. But
Yes.
we need to have scientific evidence. This is why, if you want to read more about this, there is a famous book written by a French surgeon, doctor that is, surgeon. It's titled "What is the Origin of Man" by Maurice Bucaille. Maurice, Maurice, Maurice Bucaille, Bucaille, Maurice Bucaille. He wrote "What is the Origin of Man," and he wrote another book in 1976, I think. It's the Bible, the Quran, and science. La Bible, le Coran et la science. I mean, this gives enough evidence that the theory of evolution developed by Charles Darwin does not hold. He refuted that theory about 50 years ago. I met the author when he first in London. I met the author when he was talking about his first book, the Bible, the Quran, and Science. Then he wrote, "What is the origin of man?" Ma asl al-insan. It's available, by the way. You can download it. Ma asl al-insan. So the theory of evolution was refuted on scientific basis about 50 years ago. So we need scientific evidence. We need to reflect. Right. Okay. Now there are two types of reference. We have anaphoric reference and cataphoric reference. Anaphoric and cataphoric. Now, when we use a pronoun, does it precede the noun, which refers to, or follow it, or both?
Depends in context.
I mean, I need to take the absentees. Why are some students absent today?
No, I am not absent. I am with you, Doctor.
Yeah, you are absent. You are present, but the number is 39. We are supposed to have another 7 students. They seem to be absent. Yeah. Okay. So, just a minute. Now, in English, the dominant order is to have the noun first, then the pronoun. For instance, we say the doctor did his best to save the patient. The doctor, that's a noun. Did his best. Did his best. His here refers to doctor. So we have the noun first, followed by the pronoun. Or Dr. Johnson developed a certain medicine. Okay, a full stop. He worked on it. He has worked on it for years. So he here refers to the noun. So we have the noun first, followed by the pronoun. Sometimes in English, of course, and Arabic has been influenced by it. We have the pronoun first, followed by the noun. So, for instance, we say in his speech or in his annual speech, President Obama highlighted the role of democracy. In his, that's how we begin a sentence. This is done for emphasis. In his speech, in his annual speech, what does his refer to?
To Obama.
Annual
Yeah,
speech.
Mr. Obama did something.
Yes.
Yeah. So first we have the pronoun followed by a noun later. I mean the noun follows the pronoun. Now, if the noun comes before the pronoun, we call it anaphoric reference. If it comes before the noun, then it's cataphoric. Here we have anaphoric and cataphoric. Can you see it? You have the summary. Yeah? Now,
Yeah.
anaphora, the word typically a pronoun used to maintain reference to someone or something already mentioned. An old man was limping, etc., a full stop. He slowly came into view. So you have an old man first, a noun. Then you have the anaphoric reference, he refers to a man. Then you have cataphoric, that's the use of a word, typically a pronoun, to introduce someone or something that is more fully identified later. It comes after, it follows the pronoun. So in his annual speech, Mr. Obama highlighted the role of democracy. So here we have his, then noun. Now in Arabic has been influenced by the second. وفي معرض حديثه عن التطورات الأخيرة صرح الرئيس الفرنسي مثلا. Now this is negative transfer from English, because in Arabic we used to have only the first type, anaphoric reference, where we have a noun, then a pronoun. Now it's the other way around. It's becoming, especially in mass media, because it's influenced by translation from a target language, from a source language that is English. So it's becoming, this style is becoming common. Right. Do you have any questions? Any questions?